guys, what's up? So I should have done this video like a long time ago, my Romanceopoly-thon picks, but yeah. I'm a procrastinator. There was no time to film, and when there was, I was tired and just didn't want to do anything. But I'm doing it now. So the first challenge in Romanceopoly-a-thon is to read a book with red on the cover, and this is the one I eventually settled on, and it's Where Bad Boys Are Ruined. And it's by Holly Renee. It's the third book in her Good Girls series. I was originally planning on reading Dirty Dawn by Willow Winters, and then I was like, no, I like Bound by Zoe Parker, because I needed to read a bad boy romance, because I landed on the bad boy Circus Square, and I just wasn't feeling those, so I went with this one. This is a rom-com and kind of a foodie romance. The heroine, she is a baker, and she just rents out she has just rented out the shop next to the hero's tattoo shop. He owns it with his best friend and partner, and they, you know, have a connection, and it's called An Opposites Attract novel in like the title when you go look for it on Amazon, and it's really funny. I really enjoyed it. I'm 79% in, and I cannot wait to finish it. It has been really good. Alright, the next challenge is abs on the cover, and I was really hoping that I would land on the Alien Avenue square, and it was the third square I landed on, and I was just like, yes, because I really needed to read this, and because it's a blog book, and it's The Vanished Specialist by Webster and Nicole Blanchard. It's the second book in their The Lost Planet series. I have read it, and I really did love it. Calix, I think that's how you say his name. He's just the sweetest Mort in all of Mortis. He's just the sweetest alien ever, and I really loved it. I do still love the first book, but this I still really enjoyed reading, and I'm really excited for the third book. But yeah, so this was for abs on the cover, and I have completed that challenge. The third challenge is to read a book with an illustrated cover. If you heard that, that's Maggie. And I decided to go with The Right Swipe by Alisha Rai. I've really been wanting to and meaning to read her, and I thought, this gives me the perfect opportunity. This does not come out until June 11th or 12th, I believe, so, yeah, I'm sorry about that, but, yeah, so I will read this, and I believe the heroine, I believe she has created, like, a tech app, or, you know, an app for, like, dating, and I think she has to come with the hero. I think he's, like, from a rival company, but I think they have to work together. I don't know, I vaguely read the synopsis, so I'm sorry. Okay, the next challenge is to read a book with one word in the title, and so I decided to go with Cipher by Larissa Ione. It's a Demonica underworld novel, so I feel like her books are more paranormal fantasy than just straight paranormal or just straight fantasy, and I did land on the urban fantasy. Oh, wait, no. I landed on Faraway Land, and so that was fantasy, so I decided to go with this one. And, yeah, the hero, his name is Cipher, I'm assuming, and I don't really know what it's about. I really fell in love with her Revenant, which is technically the last book in the Demonica series, but she just announced that there's coming to be another full-length book in like that comes out in October or September, so I'm super excited for that. And yeah, so I don't really know, but it does take place in like, you know, the Demonica in the underworld. So yeah, so he's probably like a fallen angel or something. I have no idea. Don't take my word for it, because I haven't read the synopsis. Okay, the next challenge was to read a new to you author, and I had landed on the cozy mystery square, so you could either read, you know, just a romantic mystery novel or a cozy mystery. And I think that this is a cozy mystery. It's Antiques and Murder by Elle Griffin. I got this book to review like 3 years ago, and I haven't read it, so I was just like looking for cozy mysteries, and I saw one with antiques, and I was like, oh, I have one already. So I read it, and I really enjoyed it. It was a good book, and I'll talk about more in my wrap-up. And I realized that it's got red on the cover. It's an illustrated cover, and it's a new to me author, so technically I've done already 3 challenges, but whatever. It was good. It takes place in a small town. It's got that cozy feel to it, and somebody gets murdered and the heroine's trying to figure out who it did. It's only 71 pages. It's really short, and it was a good book. All right. This next one is my deepest shame. Sorry. That's Dark Lover by J.R. Ward. I'm reading this for the dungeon because it's one of the Under the Covers book boyfriends, and it's also for the recommendation. That's challenge number 6. And yeah, it's my deepest shame because I've never been able to read the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. And, like, everybody loves that series. Even my friend who doesn't love paranormal loves this series. I can't read it. It's just, I've tried to read this twice, and I stop at, like, the same time every time, or I can't ever finish it. I just can never read a J.R. Ward book. The only book I've ever been able to finish by her was a novella, and I've read that twice. I really loved it, but just for some reason, I haven't been able to do it. I couldn't even read her, like, Jessica Bird book, or one of them. And it's just, like, it just kills me because everybody loves this series. And just, yeah. So I'm going to try to read this. I'm going to read this book and series until, I'm going to try to keep reading it until, like, the end of time, until I finally do. Because everybody loves it. And so, yeah. So that's for my dungeon pick. Okay. And the last book is to read a book that you already own. And I did not do good for Romanceopoly in March. I only read 1. And so this is going to be the urban fantasy. And this is the second book. It's Magic Burns by Ilona Andrews. And I was... Okay, I'm sorry. Don't eat things. Oh my gosh. Don't eat things. I love you. They eat things. Okay. Anyways, so I actually started Magic Bites last month, but I fell asleep reading it because it was like 3 in the morning and I was tired and I just fell asleep. But I was really enjoying it because, like, it gave me, I have read, stop eating things. Oh my gosh. I have read, most of the books in their, okay, well, technically half of the books in their Hidden Legacy series, because there's 4 out, and I've read the 2nd and 3rd book, and I really loved it. The Magic Bites world, I feel like the worlds are connected, but they're 2 different series, and, yeah, so I really wanted to read Magic Bites, but I follow Mara on Books Like Whoa on here, and she really loves this series, and I was watching one of her videos, and she suggested to read the 2nd book first, and then go back and read the first book, so that's what I'm going to do, and I kind of feel like that's just fitting, because I read the 2nd book in the Hidden Legacy series before anything else, so yeah. So those are my Romanceopoly picks and Romanceopoly-a-thon picks. And yeah, I will do a wrap up at the end of the week. So yeah, see you guys later.